Well, no one saw it coming, folks, but Arthur Smith utilized every single player to help the Falcons make the playoffs for the first time since 2017.
What's going on, Falcons fans? Logan here. Welcome back to Rise Up Rundown, and if you're new here, welcome. So, we did get a pretty thrilling win versus the Chicago Bears, and our playoff hopes are still very much alive. And we actually have a pretty big game coming up next Sunday versus the Washington Commanders, as not only do we have the tiebreaker against them if we win, but we literally are flipping seats because the Washington Commanders currently sit at 8th in the NFC, and we sit at 9th, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, that's pretty huge, and that would just really help our playoff chances. Now, speaking of playoff chances, though, obviously the Falcons are not out of it yet, and we all also want to see Desmond Ridder play at some point, right? Well, is it really the right thing to do? Like, is Desmond Ridder seriously the best quarterback we can bring in to bring us to the playoffs? Is it better to have Marcus Mariota as our quarterback? Is he the best chance we got at making the playoffs? And I'll be honest with you, yeah, I think at this point he is. I mean, he's already got way more playing time than Desmond Ridder. And Desmond Ridder is already a rookie, so that's already just one problem, is that Desmond Ridder just doesn't have experience, and he's a rookie. Marcus Mariota has been playing long enough to where I feel like at this point I think it's just too late to expect Desmond Ridder to just come in and, you know, make our team so much better than it is, unless he's just great right off the bat. But that kind of leads to my next thing is, like, the Falcons, you gotta remember, they really were not all that committed to Desmond Ridder ever since the offseason. I mean, I'm pretty sure, weren't the Falcons in like these Jimmy Garoppolo trade rumors, even when we got Desmond Ridder? You know, and also he was only a third round quarterback from the Falcons. So it doesn't really sound like to me that the Falcons were really all that interested in him. And despite how Marcus Mariota is playing, they really are not, you know, they're not hesitating. They're keeping Mariota out there, and Mariota is just on and off. Some weeks he looks great, like he did this Sunday, and then versus the 49ers, and then some weeks like versus the Panthers on Thursday night, he looks like trash. But it's just, I think it's too late. I think it's way too late for Desmond Ridder to just come in and fix things right away. Now, when should we even expect Desmond Ridder to play? Can I be honest with you? If it's not as soon as we're eliminated from the playoffs and the Falcons just go, you know what, we have nothing to fight for, let's just see what we got in Desmond Ridder. If that's not the case, I don't think we'll see him play at all. I mean, we keep saying this over and over, like, oh yeah, it's time for Desmond Ridder, but is it though? Because I don't think Desmond Ridder is going to play really at all. I mean, especially if we're in the playoff hunt at least. And my last point to all of this is, I think whatever the people said about the quarterback class for 2022, I think whatever they said is kind of true. I mean, none of these 2022 rookie quarterbacks are really ready. I mean, Kenny Pickett doesn't look very good. Malik Willis doesn't look all that good. I don't know about any of the other quarterbacks, but we sure aren't really hearing their name. I know Desmond Ridder didn't really play, and it's not really fair to say that he's going to be the exact same way, but I still feel it's something to fear at least, right? Like, he still was a part of that class, and you got to think maybe there's a reason he was selected in the third round. And Jimmy Garoppolo trade rumors, not hesitating at all to bench Marcus Mariota, not enough playing time. I don't know. I really don't think Desmond Ridder is the best chance unless he just is the next Dak Prescott like everyone says, and he just changes things right away. And if he does, that'll be kind of frustrating because it'll be like we could have just used this throughout the whole entire season, but I'm just not really expecting that. But yeah, I don't know. Those are my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and I'll see you guys for the video this Friday at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern. Love and appreciate y'all for the support, and as always, rise up.